The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
Good evening, everyone. Once again, it is a brand new, spanking, stinking new episode of the 5-minute warning. Once again, I am Ruben Brown, and of course, my man, my mellow, AG is in the house.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Good. Mo B should be with us shortly. But yeah, man, it's been a little crazy week since the last we spoke. And I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there because if I don't, I might get called out. So whatever. Hey man, we lost to Dallas today. And as sad as that was, if you'd have told me, hey, Dallas is going to go score one touchdown offensively and we're going to lose by a touchdown, I'd have been like, man, get up out of here. But that's what happened today. Lost 27-20. We had a total of like 40 yards offense in the first half. And we were down 24-0. Yet we only lost 27-20. So they got us this time. In 2 weeks, we'll have to run that back and see what else is up. But hey, I put it out there. We lost to the Cowboys. It won't no bet, no nothing like that. But I got to put my stuff out there. So that's how I do.
That's impressive for you.
Hey man, look. I'm sad that we lost, but I mean at halftime it was 24-0. I was like, how are we getting blown out of our house? And then with 6 minutes left in the third quarter, we made some moves. So, I mean, it's one of those things where, what's going on, Moby? It's one of those things where,
Hey, it's Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, wow. It's just one of those things where, hey, man, it is what it is. We do what we got to do. And we'll catch him next week or next time. So, that's what it is. What's going on, Moby? How you living today, brother?
What's going on, man?
I mean, just chilling. Have a good week.
It was all right. I'm here.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're here.
Hey man, I was watching the Tampa Bay game, and you got a cousin. His name is Mike Evans.
Who, me?
No, Moby.
Oh.
No, what'd you say?
I said I was watching the Tampa Bay game, and I said you got a cousin. His name is Mike Evans. I wanted to tell you that 2 weeks ago, but I forgot about it. I think I got distracted, and I was sitting there watching the game. I told Lauren, I was like, that's Moby cousin right there.
I don't know if I got family from Florida.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. You might want to check your status.
I don't know if I have any international family.
Wow. Cold-blooded. So this episode, we're going to start out with something a little different. We're going to start out with the question of the day. So, gentlemen, the question of the day. Tell us about one of your best or favorite holiday memories. AG, would you like to start?
Yeah, because mine's the easiest. First year I was married to my wife, period. All done.
All right. Well, that must have been an awesome Christmas.
It was, man.
So awesome you don't want to talk about it.
Ain't nothing to talk about. She's always the best gift I ever get.
Aww.
She asks me every year, what do you want? I already got it. It's sitting right there on the bed.
Aww. That's so cute. So cute. Moby, you gonna say the same? You on mute, dog. You on mute, dog. You gonna say the same thing?
Nah, I was trying to adjust my mic, but that was short. That was straight to the point.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, what was special about that? I mean, besides there was the first, but you didn't give no detail, nothing. Just
No, man,
have
like
a-
I said, it
We
was
have a 30-second segment.
no, because it's something that's like every time I look at her, she's a gift. But on Christmas, it's like I said, she always asks me, what do you want? And I have problems. I literally have problems because it's like, dang, I got what I wanted. I'm gonna make up something, and it always pales in comparison to what I say.
I mean, did you play H-Town knocking boots at Christmas?
Oh God, no.
No.
That's a holiday tradition in my house.
Knocking boots at Christmas.
Why? So you can sleep downstairs and
I gotta play that song, man. And not only do I have to play that song, I gotta share it with other people because other people need to know that shit exists.
so
Man,
you
you
share,
know what?
you
If
share
we
with your
wouldn't get
wife.
if I knew we wouldn't get in trouble for playing that song, I would play that song.
I mean, it's very simple. Knocking them boots
Lauren said,
at
"Please no."
Christmas. I mean, that's it. It's the same damn song.
No, it's not. They changed the verses and everything.
They
but
did. But the chorus is the same, except they added at Christmas. And it's like, bruh.
if you want to know where you can find that was Uncle Luke's Christmas album. Yes, Uncle Luke had a Christmas album.
I mean, everybody's got a damn Christmas album, but us, we should probably come out with one.
No, we're not doing that.
It can't be worse than knocking boots at Christmas.
It could be.
You know what?
I don't want it to be worse.
Look, I should make a beat, call it. You can celebrate anything you want to, but it's still Christmas.
Wow, this guy right here, man.
I mean,
I knew that was funny.
But what Christmas do they celebrate? Because Ruben makes it seem like there's a whole bunch of different
Wow.
Christmases. What
Well, that's
Christmas
what
are you
that
celebrating?
was so episode ago. Can we like move on from that? God, bless America, man. Let's move
That's
on
what I
from that.
said. No matter what you celebrate, it's still Christmas.
Jeez, what about
Kwanzaa
you,
don't
Moby?
count. Kwanzaa don't count.
I mean,
Hanukkah, what's that?
Stop
Christmas.
Jewish Christmas.
Exactly. And how many of those
Kwanzaa.
are there? There's
Kwanzaa,
12.
Black Christmas.
all right, guys. Let's get back on it. Moby, what is your most favorite Christmas memory?
December 25th.
Holiday memory. Excuse me.
December 25th, 2010. I got the greatest Christmas gift ever. The day I brought my oldest daughter home.
Oh,
Kara was born on December 23rd, 2010, and it was a snowstorm. So we couldn't take her home until Christmas Day.
Did y'all get stuck in the hospital?
Yeah, we got stuck in the hospital on the 24th. So we literally couldn't take her home until December 25th. So I always joke with her. She was my Christmas gift.
Nice.
so does she get a birthday party and a Christmas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does. She's spoiled.
And does your other one like really roll her eyes consistently on that?
Nah, because that just means she's a month away. That's all she thinks about. Like, I'm a month away. Because she was
Jeez.
born in January.
Wow, perspective. All
It's
right.
a long game, man. It's a long game.
Apparently. So my Christmas memory, I mean, I've talked about it before. Used to get up when I was a kid, get up at 3:00 in the morning, go under the Christmas tree, get all, play with all the toys or whatever. About 5:00, go take a bath, get your clothes on. We go into Big Mama's house. And, before I really grew up and knew what was going on, it was all about being at Big Mama's house, hanging with my cousins and stuff. And that was pretty cool. So, that was good. Little did I know they were slaughtering hogs in the morning and we ate hogs for breakfast.
I
So,
thought you knew that. You didn't know that?
I mean, not when I was like 5 and 6, nah.
Man, I thought
was
they
just
were
like-
back there making you sharpen the axe.
Man,
the-
nah,
whatever they
man.
used.
We were in the big room playing with the one toy I got to take with me. And everybody brought their one toy they could take with them. And so we all played with that.
You sound kind of salty about that, bro.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah, he did. He did just a little bit.
I mean, I didn't be well because you can't when you like 5 and 6, you want to take all your toys so all your cousins and stuff can play with them, with you. But when you only get one as a kid, that's just hard choices, man. That's what that is.
To be honest with you, I didn't like leaving at all.
Yeah, I
when
mean,
when our side of the family switched it to the week before, best day of
Yeah.
my life. Best day of my life.
yep, the Sunday before Christmas.
Oh man, great.
Well, I mean, everybody just realized that. I mean, other people got other things to do on Christmas. Well, let's make our Christmas easy. So, hey, it's what it is. But yeah, that's my favorite Christmas moment. So, well,
Wait a
good
minute,
stuff.
hold on. Christmas moment? Because you were real
Holiday
specific to
moment.
say holiday with me.
Holiday memory, man. Holiday memory. That's what it is.
I guess it's all Christmas to you.
Oh, shut up.
It's all Christmas to you.
That was
Y'all-
hilarious.
Man,
It's all Christmas to you.
y'all need to let that shit go.
No,
Jesus.
that's just like 12, bro. Never
Man,
going.
it ain't never 12.
Well, no, but it's almost there. 1 and 1A.
Well, we're gonna move on from this blasphemy that keeps throwing in my
That
face.
you said.
I mean, you ain't gotta keep bringing it up that I said it though, man. I made a mistake. Jesus,
But
Doesn't
was
matter,
it a
it's all
mistake?
wax.
it was a
But
mistake.
was it a mistake?
Yes, it was.
Because you said whatever Christmas you celebrate.
You know, it
I
was
mean,
a Freudian slip, bro. You
It
know what they
was.
are.
Let it go.
It's that
let it
stuff you
go.
say on accident that you meant.
Nah, man, definitely not. Jeez.
All right, no more of that. I'm sorry.
I mean, get it over it, guys. Get over it. So, we're gonna go ahead and get into some crazy world. And there's one story I want to talk about this week because, when it's all said and done, if you listen to our show, some of you may think I hate animals, and I really don't. I just don't need them in my vicinity. I mean, it's cool for you to have dogs and stuff, but that don't mean they need to come around me. I am just what it is, and I'm allergic to cats, so we're not even doing that. But over in the Dubai, yo, man, they do it big over there. They be having like a camel festival, and it's a very popular camel festival. However, this year they had to get a little grimy about it because they had to bar camels, dozens of camels this year from the contest. Now, there is a camel beauty contest over there, which, is what it is. I guess it's similar to the beauty contest here, except instead of people, they camels. Who knew? But they be having a camel beauty contest. Well, they had to bar some people out because, they be cheating. And they not cheating in like your basic way and stuff like that. Nah, they use Botox. So I guess Botox is illegal because it's all about appearances and stuff like that. And some of the things that they did was, they would stretch out the lips and noses of camels and use the hormones and stuff to boost the beast muscles, injected camels' heads and lips with the Botox to make them bigger. Inflated body parts with rubber bands and use fillers to relax their faces. So like they literally was like, yo, all that stuff that a whole bunch of people do on a regular basis, they do this on camel beauty contest. Now, you say, why is all this for camel beauty contest? Well, the prizes were up to $66 million. I guess if you pretty much said, hey, if my camel can win a couple mil, I'm gonna go ahead and take that slide away and get that Botox injected. Just like when people get Botox injected themselves. I mean, the only thing about it is this is my camel and it should not be illegal. And over there, I don't think it is illegal. However, for the beauty contest, it is. So, with that being said, camel breeding is also a multi-million-dollar industry, just like, pigs and stuff. Except that you show pigs, you get money for them at the fair. So that's a big thing. Over there, you show camels, you get millions of dollars. What do you think, AG? I mean,
I think it makes sense. See, here's the pretext for me. I've been watching a lot of Yellowstone. In fact, I am caught up.
what's this got to do with Yellowstone?
If you stop laughing, I'll let you know.
I mean, okay.
You can laugh afterwards because I know you will. But what I'm saying is that is set in Montana on a ranch. So you see a lot of horses. Horses are very valuable for a lot of reasons.
Good point.
And then you understand how they view them. They view them almost as people. They're not just tools. And so the more money you spend on a horse, the prettier it is. I mean, there are other skills that the horse has to have to be worth more money. But the bottom line is those are beautiful animals, and there's a bandwidth of beauty. And so the prettier it is, the more money it costs. This is nothing more than that. In that environment, camels are prevalent. And I'm sure there are camels that are prettier than others. And especially if they make the rules to where you can't enhance it chemically, it's got to be all natural, and you have prize money of $66 million. So that breeds cheating, cutthroat behavior, and everything else. So it's just like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I can completely understand what's going on.
Moby,
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. So
Well, there it is.
how did I know that was coming?
Because it's true. And plus it's Moby. So I'm just saying.
I mean, that's a really elaborate story on camels coming from the guy that does it like animals. I was waiting for the part where you were just gonna start hating on the camels, but it didn't happen. So I almost feel kind of let down.
Because I don't hate, but I don't hate animals. That is your rhetoric, sir. I don't hate animals. I've never said I hate animals.
$66 million though.
Yeah. I mean, I'll like some for $66 million.
Shit, I need to get me a camel. F these
You also
dogs.
gotta
F these dogs I got in my house.
you gotta relocate too. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. And
For
also,
66 million, I figure it out.
and also they make the camel's humps bigger too with the Botox. So
That's
Yeah.
chemically enhanced. Can't do it.
yep. So yeah, camels, man, it's a big deal in Dubai. So I don't, how crazy. Do you think they do that stuff over in like the Westminster Dog Show?
Absolutely.
You think they inject them with something? You think?
It's too much money and prestige involved.
Yeah, I'm
Anytime you have something of a prize that's worth more than a penny, and that's being generous, you're going to have issues, and you have to have rules, and you have to have a governing body, or people will cheat because it's all about winning. And if I
Yeah.
cheated to win, then I did, because it ain't cheating if you didn't catch me.
True that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some form of cheating. Probably got some teeth whitening for the dogs. And
Hey man, I've never
I
seen
wouldn't be
dogs that
surprised. I wouldn't be
beautiful ever.
surprised if some of them poodles didn't have that won't natural hair. That was like a lace front.
Hey man, poodle weave. Where you go to get a poodle weave, man?
I mean,
Hey, I'm sure
I'm
there's
just
some
saying.
underground market for it.
You buy, I'm telling you, man. I mean, what happens to your because your breeding fees go up exponentially when you win that.
Yep.
So, like I said, we're going back to cattle, we're going back to horses, pig, all of that, man. I mean, if you got a stud, or in a horse's case, a mare or something like, and he or she wins something, dude, people will lie, cheat, and steal, kill for that. Just depends on what you're talking about. And then you talking about $66 million? Come on, man. Somebody done
66
died
million
behind
for
this.
a camel.
it
Yes,
is
sir.
over in Dubai though. So I
Man, I
mean,
don't give a where it is. 66 million for a camel?
Yes, sir.
Like, wow.
hey, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Man, F
Yeah.
these dogs, man.
F the dogs. Said by the dog lover.
Yeah, I'm about to go look at these dogs. All types of funny. Like, you ain't making me 66 million. What you here for?
Wow.
I don't.
You going to vet jail?
Are they
Man, I
making
got no
you
bail money
anything?
for you.
Yeah. Ah, man, that's crazy. Well, but that's a little bit of the craziness that goes on in our world today. I wanted to share that with the world. So, got a little rise and shine next.
Yeah, man, I got a little bit of something. I think if you live in the suburbs, there's some things that you don't quite understand clearly. Not that you're absolutely wrong about it, but there's some things you don't understand. And I think for me, what I had to really, really understand was Black people in incarceration isn't merely making better decisions. Because sometimes Black people not getting arrested because of over policing, because of mainstream America making problems so they can be a savior to those problems, is like trying to swim and not get wet. So the FBI, and this is the time in history goes back a few years. But I'll just say to you, the FBI, CIA, all of those alphabet agencies have done what they can do to flood certain markets with drugs. Maybe look the other way, maybe make some deals, back channel deals or whatever it is, to get drugs in a certain part of the population, mostly brown people. Black, Puerto Rican, whatever you want to call it. We just call them brown people for today. And so once you start that, then you create a cycle of arrest. Now, everybody's not a user or a dealer. There are a lot of things in between where you can get arrested, especially when you're being over policed. You're not being policed like you are in the suburbs, because you get caught with a dime bag in the suburbs, especially if you're non-brown. It's kind of a different story. They kind of go by the letter of the law and they kind of back off of it, or they don't give you anything at all, or you can afford counsel, all those things. When you're living in a marginalized type of area, you don't necessarily have those choices. Plus, they're going to go after you with aggression, to the letter of the law, to the limit of the law. So if you can arrest people for charges like that and everything in between, and then you can trump those charges, then you can go to the limit of the law to each charge, then you can keep all these people in jail. So then once you create that culture, then you create a cycle, and it keeps going and going and going. So if you're in the suburbs and you are saying to yourself, why don't you make better decisions? There's some information that you're missing. That's an incomplete answer. And I just want people to understand that there are some games that are stacked against you before you even read the directions. And if you don't know the directions, it's even more chance that you're going to lose, because there's a good chance you're going to lose even if you know the directions, even if you know the directions. So just so you know, people that were, or brown people that were fortunate enough, like myself, to live in the suburbs, and you have kind of a Fox News type of opinion of brown people or a segment of the population going to jail, because it's much more layered than that. It's not complicated, because the answer is people want to keep you down. This is a great way to do it. So it's not complicated, but it is layered, and it does have a lot of history going back hundreds of years. Just the policy has changed because the people that don't look like you control the law. So if you control the law, you can write new laws and you can keep this thing going. So just so you know, do more research before you make a judgment, because sometimes it's all you can do to stay out of jail. And you're taking for granted that everybody has the same choices as you do. So that's the rise and shine.
Yeah, and anybody who don't understand that, man, just go analyze the crack laws that came about during Reaganomics, where basically you would get more time for having one crack rock than you would for 2 kilos of cocaine. And the number one reason for that is cocaine was used in the suburbs, crack was used in the inner city. Therefore, they were policing far more aggressively in the inner city than they were in the suburbs.
And to add to that, most people in the ghetto can't afford a key. There's only a couple people in the ghetto that can afford a key, and those are the two guys. Those are the two people that are dealing. Period. So you're talking about less than 1% of the ghetto has enough money to afford a kilo of cocaine or anything else.
And then those people were brilliant enough to be like, man, we're going to stretch this. We're going to add some baking soda, balls. I'm not going to, but yeah, we're going to stretch this.
Just watch snowfall.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch snowfall.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, just you know, there's more to it before you just jump out there with your cushy opinion. And that includes me. That includes me, because I've said it more than once. It's like, you gotta make better choices. Yeah, but no. It's a very incomplete answer. And until you do the research and really put yourself in that situation, again, try swimming and not getting wet. There's no such thing. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, oftentimes making better choices means having better options.
Exactly, like I did. I know nothing about not having options. Nothing. I don't think I've been in a situation where I just didn't have a move to make. So that's not normal for some people.
Yeah, hopefully we can stay in situations such as that. You know, the news we heard about Nancy comes in. Ooh, news about Nancy? I don't know anything about that. That's interesting, Moco Cowboy. Clearly, I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh, what's going on, Nancy?
I don't know. He said apparently some news about Nancy came up today. I don't know.
Wow, she making news and she dead.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, but hey, well, appreciate
you. School us on that.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, and You know,
And bring you back
Yeah.
to life.
I mean, if you got the right stuff, I mean,
Yeah, that's only in the suburbs, bro. Just saying.
yeah, Pulp Fiction. All right. Thank you, AG. Now
Yes,
it's
sir.
time for the critically acclaimed.
Man, y'all got to stop with this critically acclaimed thing, man.
But it's true. I'll stop it when it becomes untrue.
Exactly. The critically acclaimed foreign affairs. Mo B, what you got for us today?
All right, man. So this story was everything for me. But I wanted to actually bring this story up because, like, I wanted to let people know that, although U.S. stops at Georgia, Florida is not that much different than some other parts of our country.
Our
We
country.
have, if you go to California, and you have people trying to be beautiful. Plastic surgeons make millions of dollars in some areas. People are always trying to enhance themselves. Now, here is the difference between California and the territory of Florida. You see, if you mess up somebody's plastic surgery in California, or if you take somebody's money in California, they try to sue you. They might put a bad Yelp review up there on your practice or something. Not here in Florida. And a man in Florida was convicted of kidnapping the plastic surgeon that performed surgery on his wife and torturing him with a blowtorch in
What?
plans to extort him for money.
Wait a minute. That's
And
some
he had a
mob
partner.
stuff, man.
He had a partner. Him and his partner followed the plastic surgeon around, planted GPS tracking in the surgeon's car, kidnapped him,
We can
took him
make
to a
movies.
warehouse, tortured him with a blowtorch, took him back to his house where they were scared off by his security camera light, and then they dumped him in the parking lot of a strip club.
Was he dead?
No, he
just
survived
burned
that. He did. The plastic surgeon did die a couple months ago, but he didn't die from this. But a few questions. They didn't tell us why he was trying to extort this plastic surgeon. So I don't know. Did he get the bill on how much this surgery cost and was like, holy shit, I paid how much for them titties? Nah, I gotta get some of this back. Or did that chick get that surgery and leave him and he blamed the doctor like, yo, I paid for them titties and then she went out and got with somebody else. This your fault for doing too good of a job. Or was he like a stickler and was just like, yo, did you put them butt implants in her? Nah, this ain't cool. I'm about to blowtorch your ass. Like, they didn't give enough details in the case. Because I think it's very, and maybe that's just the cynic in me. Like, when I hear about somebody doing some really awful things to somebody, my first impulse is, what did he do? So I just wanted to know, what did the surgeon do? Like, I needed pictures of this woman. I wanted to see some of his work. I needed to know some more background information, because if he out here doing piss poor jobs and this dude's like, yo, you made my wife ugly and now I gotta hear her shit all the time, I understand. But if you did a really good job and this dude just salty and thinks he wants to get some of his money back, so he gonna put a blowtorch to your ass and then extort money out of you, we got to keep that Florida shit in Florida. But no. Just think about this. Think about all of the dumbass crimes we've seen. You remember that movie with The Rock?
Oh,
And
yeah, that was bad.
That's pain and gain. That's
Pain and
exactly
Gain.
what I was thinking about.
Florida.
Yes.
So these dudes, no masks,
Nope.
on security camera,
Yep.
tortured a man with a blowtorch. He's still alive. Then you dump him in Club Cheetah's parking lot, strip club. Like, they ain't got no like they ain't got no cameras there. Like, did you not think you was gonna get caught? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they should have killed him. I'm just saying if they were smarter criminals, you can't leave the main witness.
Club Cheetah.
So these brilliant Florida men. First of all, I want to know how he got his partner to help out because, hey man, I love you to death, Ruben, but if we about to go kidnap somebody just because he messed up on somebody's titties, or these butt implants is lopsided, or those silicone lips is about to explode, and you like, yo, we about to take a blowtorch to his ass, I'm gonna be like, hey, how about you just sue him? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that'd be a lot less work.
So malpractice is much less work than just blowtorching the guy.
And if the chick left you because now she looked better, I'm just gonna say, hey man, that's how the game be sometimes, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You made a bad investment. all investments don't yield a positive return.
You ain't wrong.
But no, in Florida, normally we talk about pulling them things out. Like these dudes went to blowtorch.
That's why I thought you were about to say that the doctor pulled that thing out and started shooting him up.
Nah. That doctor probably should have had one of them things on
I
him.
bet you got one now. Oh no, he's dead. So
yeah. I bet he wishes he had one of them on him. But they took him to a warehouse and tortured him with a blowtorch. Why were they torturing him if they were trying to extort him for money? Like, you got him, hold a weapon to him, take him to the place where the money is, get the money. That's how normal criminals work.
I do want to add something. I don't think it was about the woman because I would think that the guys would have killed the lady first if she left him because she looked better. So she's got all this new attention. So it's like, you know what? Boom, boom, boom. She's dead. Then you go after the secondary irritant, which is the doctor, blowtorch him.
I mean, maybe. I just, you know,
maybe.
First of all, I hate getting this international news because I feel like the last couple stories I've been given, they don't ever give enough follow-up information, man. Because you can't just tell me a dude tortured a plastic surgeon with a blowtorch that had just had his wife had surgery with him and not give me no information, not give me no, hey, was the titties messed up? You know, was one of her ass cheeks frozen? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give me something. You can't just be like, oh, he got convicted and you just brush it off as if it's a normal story. No, man, ain't shit normal about taking a plastic surgeon to a warehouse with a blowtorch and trying to extort him for money.
I was just thinking, because this is not America, I think there's some suppression in the news media. And the reason I say this,
I'm sure there's
because this is not the first time you've left. This is not the first time that you've had an article that was incomplete. It's like the third time you've had an article that either is happening in the now and there's no information, or half the information, or something that was never followed up on. Like, what in the world? Like the lady in the drain.
Once again,
no follow up. I think they suppressed I think they suppressed the press in that country.
I mean, I'm sure they do.
See, that's why I ain't
because they want to keep us going to their nation, to Disney World and Sea World and South Beach and Tampa Bay Bucks games. Like, they still want us to come spend our hard-earned US dollars there, but so they're not going to tell us that you might mess around and be in a warehouse getting blowtorch.
I mean, but clearly,
never.
But clearly, man, these guys probably got a little high, and he was mad, and they watched Pulp Fiction.
Man,
because
getting high is not no.
I don't agree with that either. No,
because if you said getting high and they just did this on the impulse, I would say, yeah, these dudes put a GPS tracker in the dude's car, followed him for days to get his routine. Nah, this won't know I got high and did something stupid. This was, I'm a Floridian and I'm just predisposed to stupid.
Predisposed.
I mean, what am I supposed to go with that? I can't. I got nothing.
Media suppression. That's all I'm saying.
And wow. if you're somebody in Florida who goes, hey Moby, I'm tired of you talking about my nation like this. Look, man, you've got a beautiful nation. Like, South Beach is gorgeous, man. Like I've been to Miami, I've been to Jacksonville, I've been to a lot of nice places there. I ain't trying to stay there because I know how y'all get down.
That is so jacked up. Wow. I'm not even gonna repeat that.
Like I want to speak right now.
You can't.
I'm sorry, Moby.
Nah, man, you gotta say that.
No, I'm not saying it. It's your show, Ruben. I'm
Bro.
not saying that.
Moco
She had-
Cowboy. I
had
need
the
some
best
receipts.
throat game in Hollywood.
I need some receipts, Moco Cowboy, because I can't speak on a former first lady like that if I ain't got no receipts, man.
I'm not saying it, bro.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
in black
Ooh.
suits in a Suburban gonna show up to the house. No, I'm good.
I mean, and if she did have the best throat game, and respect, you know what I'm saying?
She did get Ronald.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you become first lady, I guess.
Wow.
I mean, but she was with him when he was a superstar, when he was a movie star and all that. So I mean,
Oh, he does have a receipt.
oh man, it's on Reddit, man.
Hey. That's a receipt. You didn't say how true it had to be. You just said a receipt.
Yeah, he just wrote a death certificate and said, he died in another country.
I want nothing to do with that. Wow.
I don't even know what to say right now, man. Except that, wow. That's all I got to say.
Too bad she couldn't have sucked us to some better policies. Yeah, I said it.
But Moby, I'm gonna disagree with that because
the second receipt.
She kind of did, man. She sucked her way into a policy she wanted.
I guess.
I mean, just say no, baby. Just say no.
We got to say yes first. Apparently, she did that. So.
Somebody had to say yes. Didn't have to be her. All right. Wow. Wow, this shakeup from the country, from one country to another.
Protect the borders. U.S. stops at Georgia.
Suppression of the media.
U.S. stops at Georgia. Thank you. All right, so it's my 5 time. Now, I felt this was just a very interesting topic. Not more so. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it runs out. So the my 5 this week is very simple. We are going to name our 5 favorite activities that are not related to sports in any way. All right. So normally AG starts, but we'll let Moby start this one out.
I mean, okay.
So go ahead, Moby. 5 things you like to do that has nothing to do with sports.
Reading. I like to read.
All right. Awesome.
Sex.
I knew you were going to say that.
It has nothing to do with. Well, I mean,
Does it have anything to do with reading?
Sometimes.
It is athletic, but no.
Is it really?
What? Sex? Athletic?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say it's an athletic venture.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because I ain't as good as I used to be. So I'm not in my athletic prime anymore.
Hey man, you don't drink enough water at this age. Pull a hammy. Just saying.
I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
All right. All right.
Man, is there anything else? Reading and sex? I mean, I think that's pretty.
Is that all you do other than sports?
No, but I don't like a lot of other stuff I have to do.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Your life sounds so bleak, man.
I'm just saying I don't like going to work. You know what I'm saying?
There's got to be other things you like to do. Any hobbies?
I mean, no, I'm just messing. I play video games. Now, I do like video games. And some of them aren't sports games, so I guess they're non-sports related.
Yeah,
Hobby Lobby.
I was just about to say that. Like, I wasn't gonna say Hobby Lobby. I was gonna say I'm trying to get better at arranging decor around the house, and so I watch HGTV and DIY Network, which is about to be called Magnolia, the Magnolia Network, which means I watch it too much to know that.
I was gonna say what?
Don't you judge me.
I'm not, but I'm just like, what?
Man, Fixer Upper's taking over, man. Those two, good gravy. They're killing it. But actually, Lauren's favorite is Hometown. Those people will make you want to move to Mississippi.
Yo, they do, man.
I'll
Especially when
never
you see the
go.
price.
I've never. I'm going.
Especially when you see the prices of the houses, I'd be like, damn. And then I remember, oh yeah, that's right, because it's in
Mississippi.
Yeah, I ain't going there.
No.
Yeah, they don't like us.
But they make sure to get brown people up in there though. They'll
Yeah.
fool you, man. They will fool
They
you into
do.
thinking that's not Mississippi, bro. They ain't had me fooled for 1
You
minute.
are absolutely right, because they like, oh, everybody just loves each other the whole time. Like, look, I bet if me and my people showed up,
It'd be a problem.
yeah, it'd be a problem.
None of y'all can come to the cookout.
Especially when I had one of the real cookouts, they'd be like,
Yep.
yeah, we don't get down like this.
But see the way Hometown does it is they let you know they got that one black friend because they have black people in key positions of the town. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't say it's not because like the school board head, he's black. The sheriff, black. I'm saying, man, they got it covered, bro. They're brainwashing the whole United States, including the territory of Florida, into thinking that place won't have you buy a noose on a tree. I'm just saying. They fooled my wife.
But she got
the
y'all want
mayor's
to go
black.
down there.
The mayor is black, huh?
She got you want. She's trying to go down there.
She wouldn't mind it, but I was like, no, that's still Mississippi.
I drove
it's
through
burning.
Mississippi one time, and I was just like, never again.
M.I. cricket letter.
Never again.
Oh yeah, she says Mississippi GD. So if you're familiar with Nina Simone, you know what that is. I'm gonna leave it there.
Wow.
Google it.
But yeah, man, I think that's all I got, man.
All right.
And when I do get a chance to sleep, I like sleeping. I just don't get to do it that often.
Because you're having a lot of sex.
Well, sex causes the sleeping, unless you get a honeydew list after the fact, or unless you had a honeydew list and that's how she got you to do it.
Yo, that's trifling.
Or unless you get hungry afterwards.
That's true.
Hungry. So, all right. Well, thank you, Mo B. Oh God. AG. Talk to me.
Okay, I got 5. I thought it was gonna be hard until I started thinking about it, and it's not. So editing, mixing, producing music. That's first. Photography, second.
Oh, I didn't know you were a photographer.
Yeah, I like to take pictures. I just don't have good equipment. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I love taking pictures. I used to go around Norfolk, downtown Norfolk, take pictures of stuff, just random stuff. Black and white's my favorite. Taking
Shocker.
a drive, huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Taking a drive, just get in the car, taking a drive. Doesn't matter where.
Okay.
Traveling by plane. I don't care where it's going.
Oh, you like to fly?
Oh man, I don't
You
like
know
the.
what?
I don't
didn't
like
think about that. I do too. I like airports. You know what I'm saying? I could just kick it in the airport. Oh, I don't know why. I know other people are like, I hate being in the airport, but I'm like, yo, I like being in the airport.
They're not bad. They're not bad. The only thing I don't like about airports is when you got a layover that's about 30 minutes and you go to O'Hare and it takes you 35 minutes to get where you're going. So you got to
BOJ?
yeah,
Jumping
exactly.
over stuff?
Yeah, or moving people out the way or try to catch a ride or something. It's crazy. Yeah, flying is cool. It's always the takeoff I like the best. Takeoff
Okay.
is fun.
All right.
And watching documentaries. Love watching them. I don't care what it's about.
Bro. You need to watch the documentary on what's the dude's name who had the cult?
Jim Jones?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lauren saw that. She told me to watch it. She said it was really good.
Yo, it's really good, but it's kind of scary. Not gonna lie, because like they said they filmed all this,
Mhm.
and they're filming this and getting shot at, and I was like, bruh, you worry about filming this and you getting shot at?
Hey man, some people like to tell that story. I mean, what do you think about people that tell stories about wars and whatnot? How do you think we get images like right now? I mean, there's a bombing happening right behind a dude that's telling you it's a bombing happening. Some people got stones like that. I ain't the one. I'm not the one. But yeah, Lauren told me to check it out. She said it was really good.
You got people that go out and chase tornadoes and be holding on to a pole trying to report the news.
Yep. Crazy.
Man, just saying.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that Jim Jones documentary, I made a mistake and watched that joint like 10:30 at night.
But you already know that, cults happen all the time. Trump is Trump, that whole thing. I'll let you know. It's still happening.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
mean-
serious, man. If you find the right person at the right time saying the right thing long enough and loud enough and you have a following, there it is.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean,
no
I can
doubt.
call out anybody. Trump seems to be, is on my mind right now because it was so recent. But I'm just telling you, man, that's what's up.
Yeah, we watched some documentaries on like Scientology and everything, man. Cult.
Yo, man. But in that Jim Jones joint, they actually let them document the final of the people.
Oh, when the
And they
people
was-
drink the Kool-Aid,
Yeah, he was like, "You either gonna drink the Kool-Aid or we're gonna
I'll
shoot you."
either way, yeah.
And they had actual film, and there was like, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go," and I was just like, because he needed somebody to go tell the story, so he let the reporters go. But then I guess he changed his mind and had some. They were getting shot at as they were running to the plane, and I was like, "Bruh." And some of them survived, some of them did not. I mean, it's like 2 hours, man. Jim Jones just had the talent, man. And some people, unfortunately, do have the talent and use it for evil. But he had to talk, boy. He went for his base, which was homeless people and rich people.
I say sometimes it ain't really talent. Sometimes it's just the talent is knowing the target.
Yeah,
Well, that's when it turns into a skill.
Yeah, the talent is knowing the target.
yeah.
That's
So,
just the line where it turns into a skill. He's got the talent to talk, but then he's got the skill to be a predator. So it's just a pimp game.
yeah, man. He was getting people's money. He was
Yeah.
getting like families' money. Hey, give me all your money and get on this plane to South Africa.
Yes,
What?
sir. Yeah.
I was like, bruh.
What do you think pimps do, man?
I mean, I understand that, but these are like some of these people are like well-off people who had no reason to do this. That's why I was crazy.
Well, just saying it just
I mean,
happened 4
homeless
years
people
ago.
is one thing, but like, hey man, sign over all a couple $3-4 million of what you own to me, and then
Bruh,
get on this plane. I
then
was
you need to watch these documentaries on Scientology if that impresses you.
Mhm.
Because man, these
Not wrong.
Scientology people own those
Yeah.
people.
I guess it impressed me for the time, because it was like late 80s, late 70s, early 80s. I mean, this dude was a monster. So, in more ways than one. So, all right, that's cool.
David Koresh, just saying.
Yeah. What else? Is that it? Was that your 5?
I had a honorable mention, which is
Okay.
Sudoku.
Sudoku?
Love it. Play it all day.
Okay. Cool. All right. My 5, it was hard for a little bit, but then I got to the groove. So, one of the things I do, I like eating. That's a favorite pastime of mine. I'm kind of large, so I can't get that large by looking at food. So I like to eat, and with that, I like to cook, because I mean, I could go and just spend money, have somebody else cook it for me, but it's cheaper for me to cook my own food. Save my money and get fat at the same time. That's the way I see it. I like hanging out with friends and stuff, and working on the podcast stuff. I like doing that. And yo, man, there are just days I love pure laziness. Like when I really get into a mood, I ain't got no work, I ain't got nothing going on. Man, I would chill at the crib and not walk out my front door. And you know what? I feel like for everybody, you want a decompression time, that is it. When you have nowhere to be, nowhere to go, and poof. That's what it is, bro. So I'm a fan. That's what I do. So yep, that's my 5. I mean, I ain't really got an honorable mentions. It's just what it is. So,
I dig number 5. Just the force is strong in you.
bruh,
Just saying.
bruh, I did that yesterday, man.
I don't even know what that's like, man. That
When I don't have to go, if I don't have to step outside, man, regardless of if it's a great day or not, man, there are just some days where I'm just like, I ain't trying to deal with nobody. I ain't trying to step outside. I'm just trying to sit here, binge some on TV, and lay around like a Cheshire cat. chilling. And that's what I do. That's why I don't need an animal in my house, because I get mad because I had to kick them off whatever I wanted to lay on. So it's what it is. All right. So, gentlemen, we'll go in the normal motion that we normally go on. AG, what's on your mind, bro?
Man, what's on my mind is, and I'm not a parent. I just want to put that out there, but I am audience to parents that have kids. And give your kids love and approval that they can see and understand. Not your way, but work hard enough to understand how they see it and feel it and give it to them that way so they know it's there. Because if they spend their lives chasing your approval, that will turn into hate after a while. Because this is the one time you can't walk and chew gum. Because if you chase approval from someone that you need love from and you never get it, that's going to turn into something evil after a while. And that's what happens when you starve love. So you got kids, you have kid figures in your life, make sure that you're loving them in a way in which they can see it. That's all I got.
Well, all right. Man, the words are strong with this guy today. He's hitting you where it just gets into your heart.
Is that where it gets you?
Well, some people. I don't got kids, so it's not getting me to my heart. But
when you do, just make sure you do it.
Yeah. Give that love to your kids. All right, Moby. What's on your mind, sir?
All right. What's on my mind is responding to some of these hellacious allegations that I've been receiving via social media.
About what?
People are saying that I am punching down at Florida. And people are like...
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. People are saying, hey, man, you just hating on Florida people for no reason. Like, what is the basis of your hate for Florida? And I'm going to say, I don't have a hate for Florida. What I'm saying is there is a direct correlation between stupid shit and Florida. And it's not the people that live there's fault. It's policy. Like my initial disdain for Florida being a state was when I started to see some of the policies that existed in Florida. I mean, every state has crazy. If you really go look for them, like Virginia, we got some crazy ass laws that are still technically on the books. But some of the laws in Florida, I mean, first of all, stand your ground. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke of a policy, and it's also probably one of the reasons why I feel like so many people got one of them things in Florida. Because, I mean, when you basically tell somebody you can shoot to kill somebody if they in your space, then that's what's gonna happen. But I mean, look, Florida has laws such as treatment of porcupines is an official doctrine law in Florida, because the law had to prohibit people from having sexual relations with porcupines. I did not make that shit up.
Are you for real?
I am not making that shit up.
And that's on the book.
It's on the books.
Wow.
Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
What?
There's a town in Florida where you have to get a permit to have a burglar alarm on your house.
So if you want a security system, you have to have a permit?
Yeah.
Like, what? But you don't have to have a permit to have a gun.
Here we go. Thank you for that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't have a hatred for Florida. I'm just saying, based on the structure of some of the shit that's in Florida, it don't really want to be a part of the rest of the country. So why should I treat it like it's a part of the country? I ain't got no problem with the people. Look, there's some cool people from Florida, I'm sure. I don't know that many of them, but I know they exist. They out there. But yeah, I don't have hatred for Florida. I just have a hatred for a place where you have to put a law on the books that says you can't have sex with a porcupine. And I don't really feel like I should have to go any farther than that. Like, if you have to have a law prohibiting people from having sex with a porcupine, that says everything I need to know about the people that live in your state.
I would laugh harder, but I'm in kind of disbelief right now. Sorry.
There's a law that says it's illegal for women to fall asleep under a hairdryer in Florida.
That's a law?
Yep.
Not that you would want to, but that's a law.
Anyone who violates that law may have to pay a fine, and salon owners can pay those fines as well. So if you're in a salon and you let somebody fall asleep under the hairdryer, you get fined too.
What you talking about, Willis?
You heard him.
That might be the dumbest shit I've heard all day.
Oh, it can't be dumber than porcupines, bro.
Good point. That might be the two dumbest shits I've heard all day.
And it can't be dumber than I can't non-violently protect myself in my home with a security system, but I can have a gun.
That might be the three dumbest shits I've heard all day.
If you're in Tampa Bay, it's illegal to eat cottage cheese after 6 p.m. on
Shut
Sundays.
the fuck up.
I didn't make that up. I swear to God, I didn't make that up. I didn't make that up.
Wait a minute. You can't eat cottage cheese after what? After 6 o'clock?
6
Oh,
p.m. on
God.
Sundays.
Oh God, I'm done.
So
done.
you can have it Monday through Sunday at 6 p.m.
After 6, yes. It's just on Sundays you can't have it after 6.
That's what I said. Monday through Sunday after till 6. I'm sorry, on Sunday. Then after that, you can't have nothing until when?
I want some.
Monday?
I want some cottage cheese. Nah, baby, they're gonna give you a $250 fine if you eat that joint. You buy yourself on that one, baby.
You remember when I made the statement that I feel like sometimes Florida cares more about animals than people?
Because they do.
Well, porcupine thing proved that.
You also, it's illegal to imitate an animal in Florida.
Like if somebody bark like a dog, they go to
It's
jail.
illegal to imitate an animal in Florida.
You get a fine for that?
Arf.
It's illegal to imitate an animal in Florida.
Arf, motherfucker. Arf.
Hey man, they're gonna be
And
winning
I
that shit.
am on a legal website getting these. This is not me just making some shit up. I did not pull this out of my ass.
Please don't.
There's probably a lot of books behind that too.
I mean, not if I'm holding a gun. Then the only law is probably
Yeah,
I gotta shoot somebody while I'm pulling.
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
out
say
my
you got to
ass.
use that gun. You have to use that gun.
I thought Virginia's missionary law was stupid. Nah, this shit's dumb.
Bruh, if you've got to make a law that says you should not have sex with a porcupine,
There's a problem already.
yeah, that whoever that law is put in place for shouldn't be allowed to procreate.
Definitely not with
they're
porcupines.
not. They like porcupines better, so I don't think that's a problem.
Well, my thing is we should let them keep having sex with them. That way they're not impregnating a person. Because I don't want them to spread their genetics anymore.
It's almost like pricking a prick, man.
Yeah.
But I'm bumped. Nothing. That was bad.
Mm.
Okay.
You know, if
I'll
you
be
got
here all
kids,
week. I'll
if
be
you
here
got
all week.
kids, I'd say that's a dad joke.
What? That's my best stuff, man. I love dad jokes.
Oh my man, I'm getting off this website.
Yeah, I'm
What?
trying to figure out why you're still on it.
If
Here we go.
it's illegal in Florida to sing in public if you're wearing a bikini or any other type of swimsuit.
So
That's a lot of people going to jail.
and especially in the summer. Hell,
Well,
especially
everybody's
now.
going to jail.
Right.
So if you listen to your headphones and you're on the beach and you start singing, you allowed to get a fine.
Yeah. So look, Florida, I don't dislike the people of Florida, but y'all got some dumbass policies, and if those dumbass policies are made by people who live in Florida, I got some questions, and I don't really. In fact, I ain't got no questions. That I got all the answers based on your dumbass policies.
Well, all right. Thank you, Moby. We know what's on your mind. I'm sorry that you're getting all the social media hate.
It's
You
not
know?
a lot. It was like 2 people hit me
That's
up and was
enough.
like, "Yeah, why you hating on Florida?" I'm like, "Why you defending Florida?"
I mean, that's the real question. Let's just be real. That's the real question here. Craziness. So, what's on my mind is, yo, man. Let me ask the group, because maybe I'm wrong in this. Tornadoes usually happen in like September, correct?
I don't really think there's a time of year for tornadoes. I
Well,
mean, there's
but-
probably a time of year where tornadoes happen more prevalently, but
Yeah.
all tornado means is there's a high pressure front and a low pressure front
Mhm.
and a meet. That's
Correct.
all it means, and that can happen
Correct.
anytime.
I mean, because you know, like Virginia's hurricane season starts in August to about
Hurricane
October.
season and tornado season there's really not a
Well,
tornado season. There is
okay.
a hurricane season because that's dependent on oceanic temperatures.
Got you. So
I
I
be
just want.
watching the Weather Channel.
I
boy.
see
I'm
that.
on that shit.
See Well, I would have used this to talk about this because, like, it's December, and of course, yesterday, I guess was it yesterday or Friday? It was like 70 degrees outside for no reason, and I predicted that we're gonna have a 90-degree day. That's probably not gonna happen. So I'll take the 70-degree day we had recently, bruh. A high pressure system and a low pressure system shouldn't be happening in December. It just shouldn't be. It's that's not how shit works usually. But all this crap is happening. We got tornadoes beating up Kentucky. It's 70 degrees in December. And you want to sit here and tell me that you don't believe in global warming? Like, what more do we got? What more has to happen? Does a volcano need to pop out in the middle of somebody's ass for that to happen? Look, bro, global warming is a real thing. Stop. Yes.
Bro, how many people have died from COVID, and we've still got people that say it's not a real thing?
I mean, that's very true.
I think you just answered your question.
But global warming's been around longer than COVID. So I'm just saying. But the next person I hear talking about, man, this global warming thing is something somebody made up. I'm gonna look at them. It's like, ask those people in Kentucky about that. Ask, hey, the next day you wear shorts in December, and it's sunny and it's over 70 degrees. Think about that for a little bit. That shit's not supposed to happen here. We're not in Florida.
You were wearing shorts?
No.
But they were, bro, didn't Big Mama used to tell you this pneumonia weather? What the hell are you doing?
I mean, yeah, but there were people wearing shorts. When I went to Walmart, there were people wearing shorts, and I was just like,
were they?
Of course.
Okay.
That's not the point. But no, there were some black people wearing shorts too, and of course they got the side eye. They got the side eye because I was like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever. Maybe you from Minnesota, but all I'm saying, man, is when stuff is in your face like COVID and global warming, I mean, I can see and understand why you don't necessarily believe in it, but you believe that somebody on Maury Povich is the father? Bruh, I need you to do some different shit. I can't with you because you don't believe any real shit happening, but you believe that dude is the father of those 6 kids on Maury Povich when he don't look done like those motherfuckers.
And it says during the credits that they can actually manipulate results if they want to.
Of course, but who reads the credits? Just us. So
it's entertainment, man.
Yeah, and it's just like, come on, man. They're probably the same people who believe that the people on Jerry Springer were cheating. Hey, he was cheating. She was cheating with my man, and he was cheating with some other dude. And it's like,
Jerry.
As possible as that could be, but come on, man. All that shit ain't real. Some of it probably is. Just all of it ain't. All I'm saying is, I need for people to wake up in their brains, man, and just be like, you know what? Some of this shit out here is real.
So you mean to tell me you want people to look at research, science, evidence, people who've dedicated their lives to research and study this? You want people to believe them?
I mean, that's what I want.
That shit sounds like a lot to ask, man.
I mean, it is apparently.
It is.
Apparently it is, because you know what? They don't believe those people, but they believe Jim Bob down the street. Man, that stuff ain't real, but I know, man. I know that shit ain't real. It's like, bro, really? That guy got a degree from not doing anything with his life. University? I mean, come on, bro. I need y'all to get it together. I just need y'all to get it together. And that's what's on my mind, man. I just can't take it, man. I cannot take it.
Well, before you take us home, man, I do want to let you know the most bizarre thing about that whole tornado thing is it stayed on the ground for 200 miles.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Because it usually only stays on the ground for like 6 miles at best. This stayed on the ground for 6 states.
Yeah, but
that's the part that blew my mind when Lauren told me that.
But global warming isn't a real thing.
No.
And yes, the Kardashians are poor.
That,
Okay,
that
whatever.
was some old Perfect Storm shit right there.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, that's what's on my mind today. I mean, the ignorance, man. It's hard just to take the ignorance every day. But somehow we don't have choices, so stop being ignorant. But hey, it's been a great episode. I'd like to thank everybody who's listening. Currently, I'd like thank everybody who's listening on the podcast. You know, check us out, www.5minutewarning.com. If you missed the podcast, or look wherever you get your podcast, make sure you tell a friend, make sure you tell an enemy, but you know what, just tell somebody. Haha. Once again, I'm Ruben for Moby for AG. Once again, thank them for being on the show, and thank you for being part of the show. And look, you know what? We all just got to do what we got to do to make us better. And as long as we're going to be better people, then we can create a better world. Hey, we will see you next Sunday night at 9 p.m. Until then, peace.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of